Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Unfinished Symphony. In the heart of Vienna, amidst the whispers of legends and the echoes of history, a composer named Eliza Davis stumbled upon an enigmatic find at an antique store. The shopkeeper, a wizened man with sunken eyes, presented her with a withered manuscript bound in tattered leather. The title, barely legible in fading ink, read The Unfinished Symphony. The unfinished masterpiece was penned by a long-forgotten musician, Adrian Voss, whose name still carried a mystical aura in musical circles. Adrian had vanished without a trace centuries ago, leaving this symphony incomplete. Eliza, driven by an insatiable curiosity, decided to acquire the manuscript, hoping to breathe life into the forgotten notes and melodies. As the full moon bathed her apartment in an eerie, pale light, Eliza unwrapped the manuscript with trembling hands. The notes on the page seemed to pulsate, as if the music itself sought release from its eternal prison. A shiver crept down her spine as she placed the aged sheets on her piano. The moment her fingers touched the keys, a chilling draught swept through the room, extinguishing the candles and plunging her into darkness. A dissonant chord resonated in the black void, vibrating with sinister energy. It was as if the symphony, or something within it, had awakened. Eliza's heart raced as she struggled to light a candle. The moment the flame flickered to life, she saw him, a spectral figure, a doppelganger of Adrian Voss, standing beside her piano. His eyes glowed with an otherworldly light. Adrian's ghostly presence spoke to Eliza. "You dare to complete my work, mortal." Eliza, trembling but defiant, replied, "I seek only to honor your music, to bring your creation to life." Adrian's laughter echoed in the room, a hollow, bone-chilling sound. "You underestimate the darkness within my composition. It is a symphony of despair, a requiem of pain. To complete it is to dance with the supernatural." Unwilling to back down, Eliza continued to play. The notes poured forth, a cacophony of melancholy and malevolence. With each stroke of the keys, the room transformed. The walls wept blood, and the floor seemed to writhe beneath her feet. Adrian's ghost circled her, his presence suffocating, his influence infiltrating her very soul. The battle of creativity and control intensified. Eliza's fingers bled as she struggled to wrestle the symphony into submission. It fought back, trying to bend her will to its own sinister design. The once melodic composition twisted into a nightmarish cacophony that clawed at her sanity. Time blurred as Eliza played on, locked in a supernatural struggle. The room itself seemed to be devouring her. Adrian's spectral form grew stronger with each passing note, threatening to consume her entirely. Just as Eliza felt herself on the precipice of surrender, she remembered a story from the legends of old. Adrian Voss had been rumored to have been involved in dark, forbidden rituals, seeking power beyond human comprehension. The music, she realized, was tainted by the same malevolence that consumed him. With newfound determination, she altered the composition, adding a pure, ethereal melody that clashed with the malevolent tones of the symphony. The room quaked, and Adrian let out a blood-curdling scream as the opposing forces clashed within the music itself. In a blinding flash of light, the spectral Adrian was banished. The room returned to its normal state, the walls and floor no longer bearing witness to the horrors they had shown. Eliza, exhausted but triumphant, had completed the Unfinished Symphony, a masterpiece of darkness and light. But the price had been high. The encounter left its indelible mark on Eliza, and she would forever carry the echoes of the supernatural battle within her soul. The Unfinished Symphony, once lost in time, was now complete, a testament to the courage of a mortal who dared to confront the malevolence of the past. As the first rays of dawn broke through the curtains, Eliza sat by her piano, the manuscript now silent. The Unfinished Symphony had found its end, but the haunting melodies would forever linger in her memory, a testament to the perils of unlocking the secrets of the supernatural through music. Eliza contemplated the events of that fateful night, haunted by the lingering presence of Adrian Voss. The composition, though complete, remained a source of unease in her life. She had hoped that finishing the Unfinished Symphony would bring her recognition and success, but it had instead burdened her with a connection to the supernatural that she could not ignore. As days turned into weeks, Eliza found herself increasingly drawn to the manuscript. The temptation to play the symphony again, to unlock its secrets and perhaps banish Adrian's lingering presence once and for all, was irresistible. It was as if the music called to her, whispering dark promises and secrets. One evening, when the moon hung low in the sky, she returned to her piano. She hesitated, her fingers trembling over the keys. A desire to confront the supernatural and reclaim her own life conflicted with the dread of awakening the malevolent force within the unfinished symphony. With a deep breath, Eliza began to play once more. The room darkened, and the air grew heavy with an oppressive, malevolent energy. The symphony took on a life of its own, surging with a renewed sense of darkness and power. Adrian's ghostly figure reappeared, his eyes blazing with anger and malice. "You thought you could control it, didn't you?" he hissed, his voice a chilling whisper. Eliza, her resolve unwavering, replied, "I will not be a slave to this music. I will master it." The battle of wills raged once more. The ethereal melodies and the malevolent chords clashed, their cosmic struggle reverberating through the room. The piano keys seemed to blur beneath Eliza's fingers as she fought to bend the symphony to her will. But this time, the unfinished symphony proved more relentless. It sought to draw her into its nightmarish realm, to make her a part of the eternal torment that Adrian had experienced. The room transformed, its walls dripping with blood, and shadows seemed to reach out for her, threatening to consume her soul. In a moment of desperation, Eliza closed her eyes and channeled the purest, most beautiful melody she could conjure. The music surged, a brilliant light amidst the darkness, and for a moment the malevolence seemed to waver. Adrian's form trembled, a hint of vulnerability in his spectral eyes. With a final, resounding chord, Eliza's melody overpowered the malevolent symphony. A blinding burst of light consumed the room, and when it cleared, the unfinished symphony lay still, no longer a vessel for darkness. Adrian's ghostly figure dissipated, leaving only a lingering echo of his presence. The room returned to its normal state, cleansed of the supernatural malevolence that had plagued it. Eliza sat by her piano, physically and emotionally drained, but victorious. The unfinished symphony was silenced, its dark secrets sealed away. She had conquered the supernatural forces that had threatened to consume her, emerging from the ordeal with newfound strength and resolve. Over time, the memory of the unfinished symphony faded, but Eliza's experience stayed with her, a testament to the perils of delving into the supernatural. She continued to compose and play music, drawing inspiration from her harrowing encounter. The unfinished symphony, once a source of dread, had become a symbol of her triumph over the darkness that had nearly ensnared her. And as the years passed, Eliza's compositions resonated with an otherworldly beauty, a reflection of the supernatural battle she had faced and the strength she had discovered within herself. The unfinished symphony, once a cursed enigma, had become a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of the unknown. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.